All right, guys, welcome back to Gray Zone Warfare. We are here and we have a special video today. Today, we are talking about the 0.35 update. It's coming this Thursday, and man, is it huge. We're going to go over all the details from the patch notes. Let's get into it. All right, guys, as promised, here we go. We have the patch notes here. You can see, first things first, got a map here talking about frames per second and how they've increased the optimization a little bit. So you can see some of the lower pings and the lower frames generated here on this map. And you can see after them testing it in a public test build, the difference. You see less of those frame drops and things like that. So huge win if we can optimize this a little better. So looking here, low end PC frame gen. So they've got several videos. Pretty cool of them to share this. So FPS performance, you can see the smoothness of the walking versus the bounce. It looks smoother, but it says updated Unreal 5.5 allows to use parallelized rendering, significantly increasing performance on mid-end CPUs and lower end. So reduce VRAM usage by 400 megabytes, which is good, and reduce RAM usage by 2 gigs. That's awesome. Updated to AMD FSR4. So you've got AMD, dude, that's huge. Huge for you. You know what I'm talking about. It's going to generate massive frames. Add an internal benchmark tool. Focus on reducing hitching during gameplay and numerous crash fixes. That's pretty cool. I've never crashed, but that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty excited about that. So the optimization is going to be one key thing. And I'm excited to see what that looks like, man. I'm so pumped for this weekend now. So smarter, more human AI with enhanced damage response. So AI has been reworked and rebalanced to deliver smarter, more human-like response. It adapts dynamically based on conditions. AI difficulty level, distance to target, weather effects, AI health status and suppression level, target movement, duration of target lock. Several actions can now break or modify AI's target lock, including leaving line of sight. Awesome, dude. That's freaking awesome. So if you leave line of sight, you should now, confuse them. That's awesome. AI switching to a new target. That's good. And then AI reloading, getting hit, becoming suppressed, or stunned. So that'll eliminate that target lock, which is huge. Anyone that knows that, you can see. So there's them moving and shooting. And then down here, yeah. The results is more believable, less robotic Terminator-like AI behavior with reactions and accuracy that depend on situation, weapon, and environment. That's so awesome. So reworked weapon audio. Shooting sound has been tweaked for all weapons with improved directional perception of shooting enemies and realistic behavior of sonic crack and shot sounds for all weapons. That's freaking sweet, dude. So basically, you're gonna hear the crack of the shot and be able to get a little bit better directional understanding of where they are. That's freaking sweet. Because sometimes if you've watched me, I don't know where they are half the time. I know they're around because they're shooting the shit out of me. But all right, optimize first-person movement animations. Reduce the impact of several animations on first-person perspective to minimize excessive character movement and animation blending. For example, the top half of the character's body was decoupled. Let's see, from breathing animation disabled. Okay, the weapon sway was adjusted, making it more responsive when the player moves. Okay, so it's definitely more weapon sway, so that'll be an adjustment for us. Weapon recoil over. So there you go. Ooh, a lot. Okay, complete a new recoil formula has been implemented to simulate the behavior of real firearms more accurately. The system, see here, the system adds the need for precise player input, greater weapon balance, flexibility, and more authentic feel. Full auto firearms now use unique recoil patterns to tie to each weapon's lower receiver. Recoil is now calculated using real physics and recoil energy computation. Introduce gas factor to stimulate difference between weapon types and barrel lengths. Muzzle brakes, suppressors, and gas blocks now feature new efficiency behavior, reducing the impact of the gas factor. Dude, that's sweet. Recoil control parts can further reduce remaining recoil. Aiming and movement states now affect recoil dynamically. ADS, crouch, and prone reduce recoil while movement increases it based on speed. Okay. So before, now you've got recoil. Look, and you got a little nice graph. Oh man, that's pretty sweet, dude. Okay, so more realism is not a bad thing. Like we don't need Call of Duty. This isn't Call of Duty. We need actual recoil in a game. So that's awesome. So, gameplay and design. Improved bullet penetration through the skull and bones. Headshots are more lethal, and increased bone penetration reduces cases where AI NPCs absorb hits with their arms. Additionally, increased blood splatters make non vital hits more impactful, reducing greater blood loss. Added a new and improved death sequence from the first person perspective. Upon death, the player's view now turns towards the approximate direction of the incoming shot. Oh, that's cool, dude. So you at least know where you got shot from. Balance rewards for strike missions in Blue Lagoon, Ban Pha, Ba Lang, Airfield, Sawmill, YBO, and Hunter's Paradise to reflect the difference in the area difficulty. Hmm, that's cool. Um, New server for mainland China. So that's cool. New server. So most important community reported and requested changes and fixes. So they fixed the bug that caused the key drop frequency in Fort Nerith to be incorrectly low. Fixed an issue where the sonic crack sound could play after the actual gunshot. Fixed an issue where very dark nights and global illumination set to medium or high. Yeah, I mean that's true. Fixed an issue where FSR frame generation was disabled on RX 580 graphics card. Sorry. Fixed an issue where lasers were not correctly in specific locations, such as YBL1 and parts of Midnight. Now, that did happen to me. That did happen to me. So I have seen that. Fixed an issue where players were unable to hand in tasks. That's happened once, maybe. Fixed an issue that caused audio to cut out Tiger Bay Mall. I barely went to Tiger Bay, but I didn't have that issue. Fixed ambient noise transmission in some parts of YBL. Okay. Improved scope visibility under specific weather conditions where image appeared overly dark. That is, yes, okay, that will help. Improve the sound isolation of YBL from outside ambient sounds. Okay, that's good because that's basically, I guess what they're saying is you're outside and you can hear people inside and vice versa. That's good. Improve collision detection on the ground to help prevent players from falling through the ground after getting revived. Okay, performance optimizations. We got a lot. Fixed an issue in Unreal Engine's pre-caching system, leading to numerous shader compilation hitches. Fixed numerous hitches caused by the missing pre-caching of specific shaders. Fixed periodic hitches caused by the cloud and reflections in computing. Customize Unreal graphics resources allocated to reduce hitches caused by graphic resource allocation significantly. Optimize asset streaming to reduce CPU load when traveling to new locations. Fix hitches caused by a character spawned by the network. Hitches. I'm just looking. Hitches caused by loot spawn. Hitches caused by long distance traveling bullets. Optimize VFX for barrel fire. Optimize muzzle particle effects. Various under the hood optimizations. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Fix an issue where players always died if they get into a coma while on a helicopter. Golly. Fix an issue where using the splint did not prioritize the most damaged bone. Fix an issue where the player's weapon can be invisible after examining. That did happen. Fix an issue where the handguard set up correctly to use on shorter barrels. Fix an issue that allowed players to remove a scope from the SVD while loading the magazine. Okay. Fix a minor animation glitch when starting to run with a knife. Okay, yeah. Fix an issue where AI NPCs sometimes did not turn their flashlights on at night. Fix an issue where AI NPC would keep the player as a target indefinitely. Fix an issue that caused players to be unable to scope zoom while walking slow. Fix an issue where footstep sounds disappeared when the player turned their back. Reduce the visual range of flashlights on all NPCs. Add the missing FDE AK handguard to the military firearms loot box table and added the missing HP bunker key to Hunter's Paradise boss loot table. Adjusted the extraction range for the squad strike missions, fragile goods, from 2.5 to 25 meters. Ooh, okay. So fix several world locations where players could get stuck. Wrecking Yard, Fanny Paradise, in rocks, near Sawmill, and outside Nomad. I think I got stuck at Sawmill one time. Fix an issue where rooftop on the Crusader cop was not recognized as part of the cop area. Fix a missing collision on a wall near the Tiger Bay. Fix the incorrect collision. I'm just looking to see if disable lights that were unintentionally active during the daytime. Okay. UI. Fix an incorrect join squad notification. Is there anything like messenger? Fix incorrect text. I'm reading. I'm trying to see incorrect DLC. Okay. So a lot. They did a lot. One of the most impactful updates I think we're going to see. Um, it's not a main update. This is just, this is maintenance. This is trying to make the game better and smoother. And the optimization is definitely sounds good. And then it seems like we're going to be getting some new parts for weapons. With the new recoil patterns, it seems like there was more recoil advocating like control. So I'm interesting to see that. That's kind of exciting for me. So fix an issue where player count was not grayed out. Um, Improve the visuals of glass reflections and scopes. Fix an issue, cause a sudden bump after stopping. Adjust the lighting on low settings to balance overall darkness. Okay. Technical and rendering fixes. Fix an issue where foliage might flicker and disappear. Fix an issue where cause load friends failed. Fix an issue where Steam friends data failed to load. Fix an issue where players were unable to join server. Fix an issue that caused players to connect full server, resulting in connection error. Fix Twitch drops reward distribution for players who were unable to claim them until now. Fix an issue. Let's see, artifacts, buildings during nighttime. Fix an issue inside of bunker. It's too dark. Fix a rare issue where suppression blur effect will persist on the player's screen after death. Reduce flickering of various smoke effects. Players can now choose whether they want to reconnect the original server if they're in a window or to abandon it. Oh, all right. Added a recommended driver version pop up. Okay. So here's what's important. Updated to Unreal Engine 5.5. Updated NVIDIA DLSS plugin to 8.1. AMD FSR4. Upgraded WWIs to version whatever. And Oodle. I don't know what that is, but that seems to be it. I don't know, guys. I am super excited about this. So it drops Thursday. Thursday we have a new update for Gray Zone Warfare. We've been waiting. It's with all the optimization and the improved. I want to say increased recoil. I won't say improved yet, but increased recoil. And then maybe if we get attachments that help reduce, I'm really excited about that because like it'll be interesting to actually be able to impact the gun and how it plays and handles. So super excited about the update. I want to know what you guys think, though. Let me know in the comments. Gray Zone, like I said, awesome game, but obviously we've been waiting on an update. I know we all have, and it seems like this one's going to deliver, guys. So I'm really excited to see the new frame gen, especially with AMD FSR4, which is what I run AMD. So I'll be curious to see all this and see how it reacts. So we'll be going live this weekend. We'll be playing some Gray Zone and kind of showing off all the new goodies. But that's all it's going to do it for us in this one. If you like what you saw, man, hit that noti bell, hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.